Right, so just right to Tramore, and I tell you it's pretty windy around here, so it is. But at least the weather's nice and it's not raining at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to get much of the Liverpool versus West Ham game. So sit down, relax, and enjoy the walking tour around Tramore. Fun fact: Tramore means big beach. Like I said, my God, it's turbo windy out here, so it is. But like I said earlier on too, it's not raining, so I'm not complaining. Whew, I tell you the truth, it's very icy cold too as well. But one thing I like about walking on this beach is that the feet doesn't sink into the sand. So I'm going to try it and get close enough to the water and see if I get a few shots of the wave. If not, well, I'll come back another day with flip-flops. Right, so I'm going to put this camera in my pocket because this thing is now weather sealed. Right, well, I'm enjoying myself in the sunshine. It's kicked off at Anfield between Liverpool and West Ham, and at the time of this recording is currently 0-0, so it is. Also at the time of this recording, Spurs are now 2-0 down away to Wolves. False alarm, that second Wolves goal has been ruled out for offside. Whenever you see a green or blue and yellow ATM machines, stay away from them because the exchange rate is terrible and the money can be dodgy. Whether it's Ireland or any other country you go to, stay away from them. Go to the actual bank. Right now I'm hoping to hop towards the holiday shops. There's a place there that does really nice donuts with ice cream on it, and my God, it's one of the best I've ever had. So I'm hoping they're still open. If not, well, that's pity. I might have to come back later in the year if they're not open this time of the year. Here's a fun fact: if you watch the video for the Wolf Tone song Uncle Nobby's Steamboat, it was actually recorded here in Tramore, and there also was a Richie Cavanagh song recorded here years and years ago. Now it looks like the holiday shops are open, so I'm going to get a hot donut. And good news, Liverpool have gone 1-0 up against West Ham. The goal scorer is Luis Diaz, so that's according to my live score. So Liverpool 1, West Ham 0 as it stands. I am not expecting Liverpool victory despite going 1-0 up because of Graham Potter always gets cocky at Anfield, so he does, apart from losing 2-1 back in 2019 before the pandemic. as I was about to dig in, Chelsea have gone 2-0 down at home to Ipswich at Stamford Bridge, and as it stands it's still currently Liverpool 1, West Ham 0, and the way the league is going is Liverpool will be 13 points ahead of Arsenal. So far so good at the moment. So hopefully Liverpool get a couple more goals just to be safe. So it's time for me to try the hot ice cream donut, and I'll see you all in a few moments. Now I tried that, to be fair. It was really good, and the price is really good as well, about 5 something if I can remember, but cheap enough. So I'm going to check 1 or 2 shops to see do they sell the buy bars, and if they don't, well they don't. So I'll see you in a moment. And another update on the scores in the Premier League. Liverpool 1-0 up at half time now against West Ham, so that's a half time scoreline. And Spurs, Chelsea are 2-0 down. The Chelsea one now is a shock, especially when they're at home to Ipswich Town, because I can't see Ipswich staying up, unfortunately, so I can't. So that's one shop now that doesn't sell the violet buy bars, so I have another 2 to check, and my wide angle lens fell off and got run over by a car. Not the driver's fault, they can't help it, so I can't blame them for that. So may order another one from Amazon. Might pop over to Aldi and see what Aldi have them bars, and if not, there's another shop I want to check before I sit down and have a pint to watch the second half between Liverpool and West Ham. Well, that sucks. That used to be a really good gift shop. I used to buy lots of stuff in that shop now, so it's a pity to see that one gone. Might check Bobby's shop first and see if they have any there, and then I head towards Aldi. Used to have fun going to Splash World when I was a child, so I did. Used to have fun memories going there. I think last time I was there I was about 14 or 15 years old. So yeah, I was a wee little teenager at the time when I was in Splash World. It'd be interesting to see what it's like now to this day. Now, time to have a quick nosy in Aldi, and then if you don't have it, well, I'm up to the pub. Right, so none is stuck here either, so none of the shops here in Tramore have them, so looks like I'm on my way to the pub to watch the second half of the Liverpool West Ham, and Chelsea have pulled one back against Ipswich Town, so look like there's a pub across the road in the hotel. Let's be straight and honest with you, I do anything now to go back in the Splash World now. It's a shame if I got my swimming gear, and I'll go down on the blue slide because they'll be a little bit faster, so they'll be. But like I said, I'll be back here someday and sit down in the jacuzzi and go down in water slides once more. Right, nowhere seems to be opened, so I think it's too early in the season or something like that for anywhere to open, so I might try the restaurant across me and sit down and relax over there. So I'll see you in a moment. Well, nowhere to sit down and have a pint because you have to order food to have a pint at the ranch, so I'll sit down and watch the world go by, or sit along by the beach or something like that. Right, so I'm going to head to Dooley's Chipper over there. Very popular takeaway in Tramore, so it's very popular. And then I'm going to eat along the beach. So I'll see you at the beach in a few moments. And Tottenham have put a goal back against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Right, so just have to eat this, and then when I finish I'll see you when I'm on my way back home, so don't go anywhere. And Spurs are losing 3-1, Chelsea still trailing 2-1 to Ipswich, and Liverpool still leading by goal to nil to West Ham as it stands.
And just after finishing off eating my food, I'm now on my way home. Plus the matches have reached full time, with Liverpool winning 2-1, Chelsea drawing 2-2, and Tottenham have lost 4-2.
To mislead, this is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel, please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 For the love. I'm in it 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 for the love. Even when you're low, you can let me know. You know I will show. Now we're sipping the Bordeaux, with you through it all, winter through the fall. You just make the call, yeah, I'm in it for it all. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 For the love.
Right folks, I'm currently outside, so I'm using the flash here on my camera for a bit of lighting because, well, you can barely see me. So I'm out there attempting to capture northern lights, which are forecast for tonight. Now I think I got a couple here using the long exposure on the camera. So for people who don't have a camera and are using their phones or something like that, so what you do here is, hang on till I unlock it here. So open up your camera. So you point towards the sky. Alright, just keep the phone away from the light. Wait for a few seconds because you are shooting a low light, so don't use flash or whatsoever. And as you can see, it's barely visible right behind one of the houses, so it is. Right, that concludes today's video in Tramore. Hope you all like it. Drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Only God knows where the next one will be. Could be anywhere. Take care.